Okay, welcome everyone. This is Adam Beebe. I am the broker for CelebRiot.com. We're joined by the owner seller, Graham Caldwell. Graham, please say hi.
Hey,
And thank you for joining us, Graham. I know that you've done one of these before. We sold another site for you, so glad we're going to sell this one for you as well. A little
definitely.
housekeeping. Graham and I are going to be the only ones speaking, but everybody else can hear us. If you haven't already done so, please dial into your audio. You probably, uh, if you haven't, you would have just heard that. But anyway, you can use the phone or you can use your speaker mic. You'll always be on mute, but you can ask questions through the questions functionality. Those questions will get asked verbatim. They may be held until we're talking about that section. And if we've already passed the section, we'll hit it at the very end. That way, people come back and listen to when we're talking about revenue, traffic, whatever. That's out of interest of their time. Um, Without further delay, this is available on latonas.com. I'm going to, Graham, I've updated latonas.com with you had a successful October. So these numbers are even more. They're probably, approaching 19,000 total profit, maybe slightly more. This does not include October 2016. So everyone listening, if you go to latonas.com, you'll see the true trailing 12 months. And in Graham's case, it's November 1st. He sent me the material today. So we have October revenue, expenses, uniques, and page views already already in the listing. This snapshot was taken a few days ago, so this doesn't have October in it yet. It's September 2015 through October 2016, but now we've got November 2015 through October 2016. So very, very up to date. But the point I'm making is anyone can go to latonas.com, log into your account. You can click, and it's hard to make out the revenue, expenses, uniques, and page views. Those are all in blue numbers, or they're blue numbers. If you click on that, a graph will expand and you can see the trailing 12 months. So basically what we're looking at, right around 19, 20,000 in annual profit, which is raising each and every month. It's in the ad, and it's also something we'll talk about more. Graham just started with info links 3 to 4 months ago, and that's an extra $300 a month that the majority of these months don't reflect. Also, he's got an 80-20 profit share split with Newsmax, which is materially better than what they normally do, and that is transferable to the new owners. So this revenue is only going to go up. Graham, I'll put myself on mute now, and this is like last time during the history and the admin sections. You're really going to be the only one speaking. So what we're looking for here, Graham, is just, you know, 2 minutes or so of how did you think about coming up with a site and what's been the complete history of the site, just in brief. Go ahead and take it away.
Sure. Well, celebrity.com is like a really cool site. I love this site, and it's like a work of love. So I mean, I created this to be like as awesome and incredible as it can be. I'm a programmer, and I write tons and tons of code. And basically, with this site, all of the information on it is, in essence, at the core, public content, but it's not organized this way anywhere else on the web. So I wrote algorithms and spiders and crawlers to reverse engineer content from like 25 different sources to fill in the gaps on information on every single celebrity, parse it into a database, and then programmatically tweaked all the content to be super optimized for SEO because I know SEO really, really well. And the site ranks among like the best top three within like the niche. And trust me, I put in like 1,500 to 2,000 hours into this site, like so much time. It's tough to do. There's not many people who could do it. And basically, there's three sections to it. There's like the celebrity measurements and stats, and that's basically like how tall is Kim Kardashian, like height, weight, measurements, shoe size, bra size, family history, just dating history, quotes, just everything you could ever need to know about a celebrity, it's there. And then I thought it'd be cool to add a relationship section. So I have information over 25,000, over about 6,000 celebrities on their relationships, and they've actually include every relationship anyone's ever had, who they're currently dating, and have graph chart data on like physical preferences, etc. And I also have quotes that is over like a million quotes on over 25,000 different celebrities. And it's like my quotes are literally like on the front page of Pinterest all the time. That have been repinned probably over a million times. Super popular. Site's pretty well known, gets crazy good traffic. It's always good. And I mean, the site is built to be just like constant stream of passive income, and it always ranks among the top. I've updated it so many times. It's incredibly fast. I've made it so the page load time is incredible. So yeah, I mean, I could go on forever, but that's kind of a basic synopsis of the site. Yeah, so the Facebook page.
And Graham, I'm sorry. Sometimes there's going to be a delay. Sometimes I'm interacting with buyers offline here, but I put myself on mute so there's no ambient noise here. But yeah, you did a great job. If you would, as you were going to, you mentioned what are the social media accounts that come with the site and how long you've been with each.
Yeah, so there's a Facebook account, a Twitter account, and a Pinterest account. Those three.
Okay. And have they kind of been around for the whole life of the site? Did you kind of start them concurrently?
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. I think they've been around since about the beginning. I haven't put in a ton into the Facebook page. I put in quite a bit a lot into the Pinterest, a decent amount on the Pinterest page. But yeah, I mean, it has a ton of likes, 8,500. All that comes with it, there's a ton of potential there. So yeah.
Okay. More Facebook there. What are we looking at right here? And why is this in history? This is the. Go ahead.
Yeah, so there's the Pinterest account. You just have quotes, measurements, and relationships. And I have a bit on there, not too much, but yeah, a lot of room for growth there. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone can see, go to the Wayback Machine archive.org. There were impressions on this domain starting later in 2007. The website itself in its current manifestation, it's how old?
I started, I believe, on May 15th of 2014.
Okay. All right, great. You do have Google Analytics on the account, and that's what we're reporting. I will say there's no paid traffic, and it gets an impressive amount of traffic, as anyone can see, and that's pretty consistent. I mean, actually, you don't have to turn anywhere; you can just see this. This demonstrates a very consistent graph here. There's I was about to say there's a few upticks, and this is a compliment. It's predictable.
Yeah.
Just.
Sorry, what was it?
It's probably because there's a consistent interest in celebrities. Is that? I mean, it's not.
And the site runs incredibly well. Like I said, I've put in lots and lots of time into the subtlest details, into SEO optimizing every aspect of the site, and everything you could need to do with Google, like page speed and SEO. So yeah, I mean, it ranks like #1 in countless keywords, and it's been that way for like since, it's always been that way.
Never paid for any traffic?
Nope, never. 100% organic and Pinterest and social and search engines.
And have a pretty nice distribution here, the majority coming from the U.S., but there's also some other nicely paying countries there. You use AdSense, you use Newsmax, and you use Infolinks, and we can get a little more into detail when we get there. But overwhelmingly so, it's organic, close to 4 million sessions here. direct people? You're getting the word out as far as what the site is and
Yeah,
does.
a little over, I think, 10% of the users are just returning users every day.
That's
Because
great.
a lot of people use it as like a source for, whatever they need to know about celebrity stats or even bios. I'm sure people use it for projects. It's like an informational source.
Excellent. That's great. Um, this is not provided as standard. You're not buying any keywords. I don't know if that's very relevant right there. What is
Not,
you're fully responsive?
oh yeah, it does great in mobile traffic, as you can see. And it's like the layout is. I've literally gone through more like ad layouts that I can count, and like I said, the whole thing's coded from scratch, so I have full control over it. And I have it right now optimized in this like optimal form, and it's super good on mobile. As you can see, it gets about 60% mobile traffic. Does well on mobile, like the page views, yeah, solid, pretty consistent to the desktop for the niche.
That's great. Yeah, the mobile is fantastic right there. What do you do regarding backlinks? Do link exchanges? How are you getting all these backlinks?
No, never, never. I'm telling you, the site is like 100% organic. I
Mm-hmm.
have like, I think on SEM Rush, close to over 9,000 backlinks, and I've never paid for backlink or asked anyone for a backlink. It just naturally gets linked from external backlinks, 21,000. There we go. Yeah, so it's more than I thought. From tons of people, they just link to the site because it's an informational site. It just naturally has been linked from countless sites because it's like recognized as like, one of the most like reputable and trustworthy sites within the niche, and everyone knows about it within the niche. And outside the niche too, anything really regarding celebrities and information you want to know on.
Well, Pinterest, Wikipedia. You're linked to quite a few good
Oh,
pages.
I didn't know I was linked from Wikipedia. That's awesome.
Yeah, no,
Nice. I've always wanted a backlink from them. There you go.
well, there you go.
Um,
It's great.
yeah.
Um, if you were to purchase the traffic, this is what's showing. Um, Very consistent as far as the payout goes, and I mean this is not as viewable. I mean people can enlarge it on their individual screen, but if you go to SEM Rush, this is viewable. This is the free version, so anyone can go there. Just go ahead and select US in the upper left-hand corner. But again, as repeated a few times, 100% organic. So there is some paid value to what he's getting here. Um, you can also go to the SEM Rush, and you can see the top organic keywords that he's ranking for. And again, I apologize. This screen has always given our prospectus writer an issue that's very hard for me to see. But anyone can go to SEM Rush and check that out. So these are all very relevant stuff. Just really bolstering the fact that Graham's done a good job in getting stuff accomplished organically. So we'll get to the traffic here right now, which is one of the more important aspects of it. Hundreds of thousands of free uniques a month. There are noticeably some spikes here. What would you attribute November and June to? I mean, these are, summer months usually there's a dip, but I mean, I'm seeing a dip right here, June to May, and then I see a big upswing in June. Can you comment on why you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I actually know why. It's because of the Olympics, and I was ranking number one for I think Michael Phelps' wife, like regarding like height or measurements, and it was
Wow.
literally getting like ridiculous traffic every time the Olympics were on. So that's how it goes. Something's trending with some celebrity, and you rank number one, and you get massive upticks. And
Michael
actually,
Phelps' wife, even not even it, but
oh my gosh, if you looked at like the live traffic, like it was literally up to like 600, 700 people on at any given time. Like live analytics, crazy, but that's how it goes. Like, because it ranks number one for so many things that something's trending about Kim Kardashian or some other celebrity, and all of a sudden it starts blowing up. And the October traffic is actually a little higher than September, so it's uptick this month too. But yeah, I mean, it's like super consistent. You get natural, like slight upticks, downs, and it really all bounces on the end.
Great. Okay. Um, and they're sticking around too. I mean, it's a good page view, unique per page view.
Yeah. And I think the page views for October are close to 700K, so that's like way back up.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, I remember that. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, so this is the main section where I'll put myself on mute. And Graham, just when you're done talking about a specific slide, just say next. And what I'll do is I'll fast forward here. So I'll get you started. What's the site built on? How did you code it? And then just take it from there.
Yeah, so it's in PHP. It's actually in a PHP PDO, if you're familiar with that. It's like the newest version of PHP. So it's all parameterized queries, which means that it's super duper secure and is basically can't be hit with like XSS attacks or SQL injection on the technical side. As far as this goes, create a public profile. This is where anyone can go into the site and actually submit a profile, whether it be about themselves or a celebrity that they find is not on the site. So it's all just the information about them. As you can see, they fill it out, and then that goes into a queue where me, the admin, can edit, approve, deny, do whatever I want with it. So it's a submission form where anyone can like post profiles. So it is built like by the community. I wanted to add that aspect where everything can be edited, updated by like the users of the site. Next. Yep, that's just scrolling down the page. You can see you can add more information, a bio, picture. That meta description actually is not seen by any random person entering. That would be by you or I. After we look at it and be like, I want to add a meta description to this, like in 160 characters, so it'll rank well. So I've like little tweaks and things all over the site where it's like good for optimizing stuff. Next. Yeah, so edits. This would be a page where me as the admin, this is not something that the normal public would see, only like a super admin would see. You're just editing the profile. You can update any information on any celebrity on the site. Super simple. Next. Same, just editing the page, just more stuff, pictures, meta description, etc. Next. Yep, and that's kind of part 3 of the edit page. That's at the bottom. You can see you can update the image. You can put the image source, meta description. Yep, see that. Next. This is the main console for the admin. That's the top of it. You see the button to add listings, search for a celebrity, manage galleries, pending submissions. You can see there. Right now, there's 19 profile submissions by the public of actual new profiles that people want to submit. And a lot of times they're of themselves. Sometimes they're of some celebrity. I mean, I have a lot of celebrities on there, so the people have managed to find more people to put on. But yep, that's the top of the main console. Next. Moving down the console, so queued comments and live comments, pretty self-explanatory. You just moderate the comments. People like to comment on pages and measurements and put their input or opinions on it. Next. Yep, it's pretty basic. So right now you're on Megan Fox's profile page for measurements, and any normal user would not see edit profile and delete profile. But as a super admin, those buttons appear only for you. Oh, wait, no, I take that back. Actually, I totally take that back. They would not see delete profile, but they would see edit profile. Now, any normal non-admin would click the edit profile button, and then they would put edits that would then be submitted queued for approval by you. But me or you as a super admin, you would click that edit button, and you can immediately edit it. So that's pretty much what it is, just a quick link to do stuff. Next. Just editing a comment, and that's really it. Next. So this is right. So this is actually the edit page of something of a submitted. Okay, sorry. This is something that a regular person on the site submitted to be updated about a celebrity. So they might have gone on Kim Kardashian's page and gone, oh wait, no, her shoe size is this, not that, and they wanted to put in a tweak. So then this is what I would see as a super admin to either approve, edit what they had submitted, or deny it. That makes sense. Next. Revenue. Yep. So yeah, October is over $2,000. So there's been a substantial uptick, and there's very specific reasons attributed with that. I don't know if you want me to get into it or Adam.
No, I mean, I know we're going through AdSense, which is obviously a direct result of traffic, but more if you want to discuss again, just getting signed up with Infolinks as well as the Newsmax. Why don't you discuss that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the traffic side has been phenomenal, but I've kind of gotten it to the optimal place with ad revenue. Had I had the same techniques implemented the whole time, the revenue would be where it appears to be for the last 3 months of the whole time, now for the last 4 months, because it's not reflecting October, and it's over $2,000. So there's 3 sources of income. There's AdSense, there's Newsmax, and there's Infolinks. Infolinks averages about $300 a month, usually a little bit above that. And I've only had that implemented for 4.5 months as of now, and I've had it for implemented in October. So and it does great. It doesn't take anything away from the AdSense. It takes nothing away from the Newsmax, and it seamlessly integrates because it's, in-text links and the screen pop-over links, whatever. And so you can really take 8 months and multiply that, 8 times 300. That right there, that's $2,400. That's not being attributed for that would be there had I had Infolinks integrated. And Newsmax, it's a very cool situation with them. I was actually one of their original beta users. I was there from the beginning, super loyal user. And now their revenue share is 50-50. However, I've had it increased 3 times as a long-time user of theirs. Now, in the very first couple months, I had the 50-50 share. As of either December or January, I can't remember which one, I got a bump to 60-40 share. And these revenue numbers are reflecting the revenue share I had at the time. As of, I believe, July, once the uptick started, I had a 75-25 share. And as of now, starting November 1st, so it's not even reflecting in October, you, the buyer, would inherit this. I've already run this with my account representatives, and they talked to the manager, and they gave the okay. You would inherit an 80-20 share. That makes a pretty significant difference because the Newsmax is actually just by a bit my number 1 source of income. And trust me, I mean, the 80-20 makes a huge difference over the 50-50. And they have thousands and thousands of publishers, one of them being the Boston Herald, and literally they have a 60-40 share. So I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in their entire company that has an 80-20 share. It's pretty insane, but I do. And that's a great thing to have, and you'll inherit that. So yeah, again, similar to the Infolink situation, had I had the 80-20 share this entire time, the revenue would be about $30,000 to $3,500 more. Couple that with the news Infolinks of about $2,400. I mean, it's almost $5,000 or $6,000, literally doing nothing, just having something implemented. So the true numbers are higher than they reflect, but you can see that they are starting to reflect them in the last few months and do so in October as well. And it will be even more in November because there'll be an additional 5% hike from 75-25 to 80-20 on the Newsmax. Next. I was trying to ask me.
Oh, great job. Very consistent. I mean, you've got hosting and domain renewal, and that's it. You're on a dedicated server with about 100 sites.
30 sites.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. 100. Yep. Yeah, I got it. So yeah, about 30 sites. So really no expenses here. What do you do? Just, day to day, what do you do? What's required? How many hours? And you've already mentioned that
Well,
you're a programmer, but just go into your skill set and just define what your skills are and just answer the attach. When you're done with this, Graham, just tell me forward. Then we'll talk about site growth and expectations, and then why you're selling.
sure, sounds good. So day to day, I mean, really, you can do nothing for like a couple months, and the traffic will stay where it's at. But really just like editing and updating submitted tweaks on celebrities, that's kind of it. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. But me personally, since I programmed the whole site, I would like find new ways to show the content, find new ad layouts, find new sources to reverse engineer, update it, do this, that. And yeah, I really haven't done too much on the site recently, and the traffic literally always stays high. So I mean, it's really just like editing the user submitted profiles and finding new celebrities to submit. Really, that's kind of it. But it's not like something where you have to do something every day because it is passive income. It ranks phenomenal. And per Google's recommendations regarding SEO, it's really as long as you edit a little bit every once in a while or show that the site stays fresh, you stay high in the ranking. So it's just and that kind of take care of itself by users doing the work for you by submitting tweaks on celebrities and you just like approving, denying, or editing and doing whatever. So I mean that's kind of it. It can be pretty minimal as far as the work you put in if you're just maintaining it. But we'll get into ideas on future growth in the next slide, or the one after that. So next. Yep, so there we go. So site growth, future expectations. There's a lot I would love to do with this site. But I have a lot of sites, and we'll kind of get into the next slide on why I'm selling. But site growth, so it's so many things, so many. I have like all of the celebrity quotes up. I wanted to add maybe film quotes, TV show quotes, movie quotes. I thought it'd be cool to add a forum, something like kind of like IMDb has, where it's like you go to like Natalie Portman's IMDb page, and then you see there's a forum where people can just talk about whatever regarding Natalie Portman and start threads and this or that. So maybe on each celebrity page you could have a link to Q&A regarding this celebrity. I thought that'd be really cool. I just kind of committed the time into adding that feature. Self-explanatory, adding tons more celebrities, finding new celebrities for measurements, finding additional information to put on them, finding more celebrity relationships, more quotes, just adding more information. But the niche can be expanded upon because it's just celebrities. And the site literally just ranks phenomenal on Google, so Google loves the site, and it always seems to rank really well when you add new content. So yeah, those are some ideas. That's site growth. I guess the second part is future expectations. Since I've had the site, it's always ranked well. It always has, even if I do nothing for a few months, and then I do a ton, then I do nothing, and then I consistently do stuff on a day-to-day basis. It always has ranked well. So as far as future expectations, I expect it to always rank well, but there's a lot of room for growth. The new buyer, whether you want to just have it as passive income, the traffic stays high and it's great passive income with minimal work. Or if you want to put in a lot of work and grow it, there's a lot of room for growth. So really either one works, and it just kind of depends on what kind of buyer you are and what you want to do with the site. Next. Why am I selling the site? I'm sure it's the same thing most people say. I have a ton of projects, and there's one project in particular right now that is completely unrelated to celebrities, entirely different niche. But I am putting in so much time into it right now, and that's where all my focus is. And trust me, I've put a crazy amount of time into celebrity. But I'm kind of just moving my focus into a different site right now, and I really just feel like it's an appropriate time for someone who sees a site, sees a lot of potential in it, sees it as a great thing, because it is, would want to kind of take the reins on it and do what they want with it. Because my attention, I'm just starting to work on something else. And man, I love this site. I love Celebrity. Like it's it's a work of love, and I have literally just put so much time and work and effort into it, and I made it the best it could possibly be. It really is a great site and well known. Like tons of people know about the site. So it's kind of like tough to let go of, but that's just kind of how it goes. I'm just focusing on something else right now. That's basically why I'm selling the site. Okay, next.
Okay, and Graham, thank you for that. I've been weaving in questions as they've come in, so
Okay.
you answered some of them proactively, and some of them I asked. Yeah, I mean, in recap, what we're looking at here is a nicely constructed site that gets a lot of organic traffic, and that has a low expense structure. So there's really nothing more. I don't want to say more complex than that, but if you can build something that's simple and achievable and is doing the same thing month and month, that's great. So that's what we have here, and it looks like it's something that something that oh wait, there is a question that's coming in as far as transition and such. Is that something you're committed to? Are you going to be able to help someone out as far as transitioning into the ownership of this?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I go to the whole site. I know it inside and out. I know every aspect of the site. So, like, literally anything they want to do or need to do, I can answer the question. So, like, absolutely, I fully intend to give them all the time they need to become fully integrated into the site and feel like if they want to do something additional to the site, I can help them kind of, like, get started with that. And I'll definitely help them out with whatever they need to get transitions.
All right, great. Yeah, that really addressed the question just asked. This is me, Adam Beebe. That's my phone number that you're seeing, my email, my Skype. Any questions, just let me know um, of them through one of those methods. A recording of this is going to be up on Latona's here easily within 24 hours, maybe by the end of the day. Graham, like last time, you did a great job. I'm sure we're going to sell this one for you too. Anyone listening live and or as a recording, um, reach out to me. Let me know. Graham's always been very engaged in the sale of this and definitely can provide in-depth answers. So let me know. Please be in contact because we can get the answers for you. Graham, again, thank you, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. I'll be in touch.
You too. Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, Graham.